everyone, and welcome to the next lesson of leadership. Well, I am very excited to talk about this lesson of leadership because this is the mantra for active leadership today. Do you know what? A number of leaders have been engaging themselves into a win-win leadership technique. Now, a win-win leadership technique is something that's like a clap. Yes, there are two wins and one goal. The private win and the public win are the two main components of this particular win-win kind of a leadership. Did you know that a leader is essentially a private as well as a public figure? When I say a leader is a private figure, that means the leader must visualize himself or herself in a manner of leading one's own self. Secondly, leading the public for its good. The private gains of a leader must be far, far less as compared to the public gains of a leader. The gains of the society is the baseline for any successful leadership to establish itself. A leader will first put the public gains, the good of the public, the society at large, and then will look at the inner gains or the private gains that he or she is going to have. Once that's done, a win-win kind of a situation and a zupta position will always be attained that will further enhance the progress of the leader. The leader must undergo a process of catharsis and rejuvenation at the same time. That may sound funny, doesn't it? Catharsis essentially means to throw off all the worries, to wash off all the worries and wear a new mask of a happy face and a positive, optimist personality so that you can sustain and carry yourself well in the process of leadership. A cribbing leader has cribbing followers. An enthusiast will have enthusiastic followers. As golden rule always says that positivity attracts positivity. In the same manner, the process of catharsis will help the leader to establish himself or herself in such a manner that the leader can stand erect, strong and happy and face the public for a longer period of time. Remember, catharsis is one way of sustainability towards any kind of leadership. The second way of sustainability in any kind of leadership is the process of rejuvenation. A new leader. Now what is this term of a new leader? That means inside out rule. The inside out rule normally tells us that a leader needs to rejuvenate inside. That is the soul, the spirit, the emotional domain of the leader must be enlightened in such a manner that it shows onto your face. Well, if that happens, your people will also be happy and you will definitely set an example for many others to follow. My dear friends, rejuvenation and catharsis when go hand in hand is like a clap that you have and you're into again a win-win situation. A win-win kind of a leader is this century leader that will essentially make things to happen. Let's talk about pitfalls in leadership. Do you think pitfalls are a way to success? Many philosophers normally say that pitfalls are very powerful sources and injections of success. There are gains in leadership. If there are pains, there has to be gains. Being a leader is not an easy task. It also means to sacrifice a lot of your personal family life and your social life to a great extent. A leader can be introvert or extrovert, but trust me, there is a large amount of sacrifice that goes into being a leader. Leadership is all about making more for the public good and less for your own. However, a stronger personality will always try to balance these two ends and meet it into a full circle. It's important that we have a blend of traditional and modern leadership techniques. Every leader has a mindset of his or her own. This mindset essentially is a base of one's leadership. Moreover, a number of modern techniques can be further developed on this value system and the baseline that the leader has. So any leader that you count on basically has a set of a traditional value and a modern value set, and third is a progressing value set. So leadership is all about getting into this full cycle of traditionality to modernism and then back to more progressive attitude and develop a wing of leaders that further would mold the society. Leadership is all about getting a social change in the correct direction.